So we have seen about the frames also. Now the next important topic in Selenium is like how to handle mouse clicks and keyboard events, right? So those are basically handled using action classes in Selenium. So mouse clicking is nothing but let's say you are trying to uh, do a single click. If you are trying to do a double click, or if you are looking for a right click and hold, and then you know a drag and drop. Likewise, there are multiple operations which you can do using mouse, right? Similarly, for keyboard, if you are looking to uh, press any key on the keyboard like shift or any function key or anything, that also you can handle using action classes in Selenium, right? So you would have seen the concept of mouse hover, right? So let's say I am on a website wherein when I hover to any specific link, uh, that link displays some some options. So we will not be able to click on that those options directly before we are handling those uh, mouse over actions. So Amazon, yeah. So let's say I'm on the Amazon homepage, and by default I see the mouse pointer, and when I take my mouse to this mouse pointer to this hello sign in account and list, I get a, this kind of small window here. It's not a small window, but this kind of small screen here. And if I'm looking to click on account or orders or recommendation browser history, I cannot do that directly, because when I hover on this option, then only I get this small pop-up. So for that, handling this, I will have to use action classes in Selenium. Similarly, when I take my mouse here, though I'm not getting anything here, so I can directly click here. If I get some uh, something to be clicked, right? So that time I should use the mouse over. Is it making sense, guys? So if I click on here directly, I am getting into the sign in page, right? So that I can do without using the action classes. But if I'm looking to click on accounts, that I cannot do directly. Dishan, Sutara,
Okay. Yeah.
Naresh,
Yes.
yeah. So let's see how to handle this. And basically, action classes or mouse action classes are used for handling mouse events or and keyboard events. And for that, they are done using advanced user interaction API. Interaction APIs. Okay, so if anyone asks you like which API is being used for handling action classes, so advanced interaction API is used. Okay, now so this API contains actions and action class, right? So broadly, there are some methods we have in this API, and those methods we call to perform any mouse or keyboard event, right? So a very simple one which we will see now, that is like how to hover on this option and then how to click on this account link. So for that, I will have to switch to this amazon.com. From here, let me go to this amazon.com. And then what I have to do first, guys, I have to find the locator, right? I have to locate this element. So can you tell me the look uh, how can I locate this element? Can you help me with that? So this is what I am getting. Can you help me with the unique locator for this? Which one should I use?
You can go for ID.
Yeah.
ID is there, yeah. So yeah, ID nav hyphen link hyphen account list. Okay. So driver dot find element by dot ID. Yeah. If I directly click on this, I will be like moving to the sign in page, which I do not want. So I'll just store this in a sign in button, and then I will import the web element from org.openqa.selenium. Now I will have to create a instance of action class. So let's say builder equal to new actions, and I will have to pass driver here, right? Action I will have to import from org openqa selenium.interactions. Okay, and then using this instance builder dot move to element. So I will have to move to that element, right? So that element is nothing but your sign in button, right? And then build dot perform. Okay, and then once I move to that element, move on to that element, I will have to click on the account link, right? So for that, driver dot find element by dot link text, then account, okay, and then dot click. Capital A, here it is a capital A. Yeah, and once I navigate to that account, let's say I'm trying to put the assertion here, heading, whether I'm landed onto the correct page or not. So how to get this label? So div, and then okay, let's try that first, and then we will see. Yeah, did you see like my mouse pointer was moved to that that link, and then from there I got into the account page.
Yeah.
Yeah. So you will have to use action classes for that. And first we will be creating the instance of the action class. And with that instance, I am using the method move to element. So move to element is nothing but uh, it will move my mouse pointer to the specified web element here. So sign in, uh, I already located that element separately. So I have to move to that element, then build dot perform. So build is nothing but actually it actually composite actions containing all actions so far. So it generates a composite action containing all actions so far, right? And then perform will perform those actions, right? So you will have to use build and perform every time. And whenever you are using the action class instance, then you will have to build first and then perform, right? So here I am using only one action. I am just moving to that element, and then I am building and performing. In case of there are multiple actions I am doing in this single instance, so that time build is quite useful, right? So this is a simple example for mouse over. Now we have multiple methods here, right? So I will list them down first. Actions builder equal to new actions, and here you will have to pass driver and then builder dot, then with builder I can just click on an element. So this is my first method here. So click as in it's a single click, right? So wherever my mouse pointer will be when you launch that page, so it will click at there itself, right? And the second is click web element. So web element is nothing but it will click on the element at the middle of that element. So you will pass that web element along with this click method, and then it will click on that web element in the middle of that web element, clicking in the middle of that element. Next is your click and hold. So click and hold is nothing but it will click and hold. It won't release. And next is your click and hold with web element. Okay, so at the specified web element, it will click and then hold in the middle of that. Okay, next one is your double click. If I am looking for double click, that also I can do using double click. So just that single double click, as in like wherever your mouse pointer is at currently, and if I am looking to double click anything on the specific web element, then I will have to use this web element. Then I am having a right click or context click, and for this also I can right click on the current mouse location, or I can right click on the specific element, right? So I will have to move to that element and then right click, perform right click. Next is your drag and drop. So in this case, let's say I am looking to drag something from one location to other location, right? So this drag and drop method will help you to locate that. So source and then target. Yeah, sorry Naresh, I have muted you. Okay, so these are the common methods which we use with the action classes. So we will see them one by one. Okay, so click will so let's take the example of Facebook now, because Facebook would be easy to work on these action methods. Okay, so when I navigate to this facebook.com, it usually my mouse cursor is at enter email address field, right? So let's see, I wanted to click on this password field, or I want to click on this login field, right? So how can I do that using action class? Can you help me with that? Let's say I want to use click using action class, and I wanted to click on the login. What I have to do, guys?
First land on the page and find that element.
Find that element. Okay. So element is your login, and let's say I'm using name itself, right? So driver dot find element by dot name. Yeah, then I found the
Then
element. Then
action builder. Yeah, then action builder class. We can store this element in one web element from login button.
is that fine?
Yeah, that's actions builder equals to new actions and pass the argument as start driver.
Okay. Now
Then we have to click right.
builder
Then
dot
builder dot move to element.
move to element login.
Login.
Right.
Dot build dot perform.
Are you clicking?
Dot click. Yeah, but we have to
Dot build dot
build
perform.
dot perform.
Yeah. Click, right. Click on login. Instead of this, if I use like this, builder dot directly click, will this work? Yeah. So there are two ways basically. You can move to that element, then click, or you can use the overloaded method click, wherein you can pass that web element and then finally build and perform. Naresh, Satara,
Understood, Nitin.
understood? Yeah. All right. Next one was click and hold. So click and hold is nothing but it will hold your mouse pointer there. So click and hold, builder dot click and then hold and then login. It won't click actually, it will just hold. So Let's check this. Yeah, so I have not navigated to the next page. Getting it right? So it just uh, clicked on that, and then it was not, my mouse was not released. So event was not completed. It just hold.
Uh, where can we use this, like in real time scenario or like for projects or anything?
So usually we don't use click and hold much, but uh, there might be some instances where you might need to hold something on your web page, right? You don't want to click as of now, right?
Mhm.
So that time you can use, but we don't use much click and hold. It just, we use click, drag and drop, double click, context click, etc. We can use.
Okay.
Okay. Uh, Disha, Naresh, any confusion here in click and hold?
No, yeah.
So next is your builder dot double click. Okay, so double click will double click. So as in, like, if you have any text there, it will select your text. So build dot perform, right? So let me add some text there first. So okay, login dot. So text will not be there, right? Because we don't have. So this is a link, right? So we will have to use. Let's say this time I'm using pass. So my name is pass. Okay, and in that login dot send. Let's say I am passing hello. And once I pass hello, I am just doing the double click on that. Yeah. So when I do the double click, it usually, like, your text will be highlighted, right?
Yes.
Yeah. So double click would be used like this. Next is your right click. So context click or right click. So builder dot context click, and then context click is nothing but your right click. Login dot build dot perform. Okay, so first I am doing the double click and then context click there. Yeah. So after the double click, uh, my context click was executed, and then I got this. So all the password emoji. Yeah. Naresh, Disha, Sitara.
Understood.
Yes.
Are you familiar with this action class already, or it's just the first time you are doing this?
I am doing it for the first time.
Mhm.
Yeah, me too.
Okay, so
I'm a bit familiar.
you're a bit familiar. Okay. All right. So you're done with click, click and hold, double click, context click. Right. So next is your drag and drop. Right. So for drag and drop, we don't have this, right? So we will have to use any other website. drag and drop. What is the website? Okay. So for drag and drop, we will use this, wherein we will drag one element from one source to, and then we will drop that. So usually we will get such scenarios. So let's say I'm looking to drag this, so it doesn't work. I'm looking to drag this in these fields. So let's say how it works. Okay, so you will have to help me, right? I don't know much about this. So I am just removing all this code, and then first I have to navigate to that page, right? Now, how do I drag and drop? What I have to do, guys? Naresh, can you tell me?
Drag and drop.
Yeah, drag and drop. So let's say I am looking to drag this element from here to here.
Okay.
Okay, let's say looking for this element to drag from this location to this location. So I will have to use action classes for that. Okay, so
And then
sorry, Naresh.
nothing. Nitin.
Okay. Disha, can you tell me?
Okay, so we have landed to the page. Okay, now can you go to that website
Okay.
and you have to get 5,000 into that amount debit side, right? Okay, so find the element 5,000.
5,000. Okay. Satara, can you help me finding the element 5,000?
So
Seems there is no unique locator we have here. Can you tell me how to write the XPath?
we can use the normal XPath, right? Forward slashes,
Hmm.
tag name A.
Okay.
Uh, can you hover it again? It is A, yeah. So square brackets,
Hmm.
at the rate.
Hmm.
You can use attribute name as class equals to the value, like button.
This one, can? Okay.
Is it unique? Close the square bracket. No, it is not unique.
So
You
when
have
I use this, it will allocate minus 5,000.
Mm.
Okay, I will have to look at this 5,000.
we can start from the parent node in this case.
Okay, what I have to do, Disha?
Div, cancel this, I mean, delete this, forward slashes, div,
Okay.
okay, a div, then can you
Uh, 1 second. Div, then Yadisha, tell me.
Okay, so div then ID, right? It is Python. Can you over to 5000?
1 second, I'm just going back.
Yeah.
5000. So div is where?
Okay,
This
div.
one, this div,
Yeah.
yeah.
I'm asking for ID products. I'm
Okay,
taking
this
ID
div.
products.
Okay,
Yeah. So div slash div, if we do
slash div,
slash ul
ul,
slash क्या था? Can we write it on notepad so that we'll just copy paste here?
yeah. Notepad, okay. Yeah, so this is how where we are. Now tell me.
Yeah, div slash ul slash li 2
Div slash ul,
slash ul slash li in square bracket 2.
hmm,
Don't put that forward slash. Li 2 slash a slash a then at the rate class button in square bracket. No need to put that forward slash here.
hmm.
Rate class equals to in quotes.
This one, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Just try once.
Yeah, it is
Yeah.
working. Okay, can it be a little simple, Disha?
Yeah, it can be.
Can we try from here, from this li?
Okay. But we need to see if that class is I mean that
They
class is
start
unicorn.
from this li, right?
Mhm.
So let's say
No, I
class.
was not sure if it is unique or not, so I have started from the parent name.
Okay.
Yeah, and there are 4 items present.
There are 4 items present here. And if I use and here, or if I use @ data ID,
Data ID is 1.
yeah,